Congratulations for your win. Chelsea have been the world champion, and people have been writing them off. They cannot win anything. They are using youth to play, and small, let me say small children to play. But today they performed well. 5-1 against Ajax, who happens to be one of the Champions League winners. What can you say about it, my guy?
Just like you said, we are world champions. A lot of people who write Chelsea off based on sentiment. You understand? A lot of people who write Chelsea off don't even watch Chelsea play. Based on the fact that they don't just like Chelsea, they decide to write Chelsea off with sentiment. Not because what they are saying is facts. They expect because we spent a lot of money, they expect that Chelsea is supposed to be scoring 5, 6 goals every game.
Okay. Now, there's a player you need to give accolade to because I would say maybe I feel he's the one that is making you guys win. Name of Caicedo. He's one of the warriors in Chelsea. So, what are you going to say about him? And going forward, what do you think they should do to keep him fit?
Caicedo is Chelsea's most important player. I've always told people that even before this Kopama's injury, that Caicedo is more important to Chelsea than Kopama. Without Kopama, we can also create chances. If there's no Caicedo, we can't even go forward. First of all, we don't even have possession of the ball, and even when we manage to get the ball, we cannot go forward. So he's our most important player. The only thing I want is for them to just keep him fit, find a way to keep him fit. The alternative they bought as a replacement for him, unfortunately, got injured as well. So you just have to give him time and just try to.
Enzo Maresca have been condemned, criticized, unlike other coaches that are not performing well. I don't know why, but for someone that won the World Club Cup with youth and he has still been criticized, the guy is doing well right now. What else do you want from him?
I just want him to work on his decision making. Yeah, one thing I love about Maresca is he acknowledges his mistakes. Even after the Manchester United game, he said something in a press conference that he could have managed the red card situation. It's hard to see coaches come out and accept their mistakes. So he accepts his mistake and he's learning. He always says it that he's learning. He's in a learning process. So he needs to manage his game management is something he needs to work on. If he can figure out his game management and know the right people to substitute. Also, when people have yellow card, especially players who are very violent, when they have yellow card, take them off. Regardless of how important they are to the team, it's better you take them off than they get a red card. Better you take them off than they get a red card. You understand? So when they have a yellow card, you take them off from the game so that you save the team from going down to 10 men.
You guys have youth, and these youth are performing. You created the record today. Three players, three youth in the Champions League. First time scoring 3 goals. At the same time, having three young players to score 3 goals is the first time in the Champions League. Then people were criticizing Chelsea for buying youth. Right now, the youth are doing well. What else? Who are you giving the accolade to? Is it the board or the manager for using them well?
Everything is working well. Like as I always say, when something doesn't work, people criticize. When it works, if it doesn't work, they will say, "Why will you use 18 years children?" It's wrong. That you need mature players and all of that. When it works, they say it is the youth that is the future. So my point and my understanding is that this model that these owners have decided, even in their sister club, which is Strasbourg, it is working. Here, it is also working. So I believe that with time, as these players play over time, over a couple of years, the way they are playing now is not how they were playing last season. The way they are going to play next season is not how they are playing now. There is going to be steady improvement as the game goes on.
Oh, quite all right. Steady improvement has brought Chelsea to this place right now. Now, going forward, their form is good in the league. Form is good in the Champions League. What are your expectations from these boys?
I don't have any expectation yet because first of all, we have won. This is like 3 games, 2 games. But what we need most importantly is consistency. What will give us that consistency is our defense. And that is one place I have inexperience in it. Defense is a very, very critical position that one mistake can cost you. Need experience in the defense. Since they do not want to sign, I expect the players to step up. But for now, I have no expectations. I just know that we are in a good place and we are competing to be in the top four. Don't have any league title expectations. It's too early.
It's too early, you say. It's too early, you say, because most of the teams have been keeping their hopes high because of the tournament or because of the form they are in. You understand? moving to Chelsea, still on Chelsea. Now, you guys have one small issue, which is the defense. Are you going to correct it in January or you leave it till end of the season? Because most of the players, it's not as if you don't have the players, you have them, but they are injured. So how are you going to manage it till January before correcting it?
Well, I think it all depends on the board. I think in January they will have a review and look at SEC still as it is now. Add some uh, but if the injury crisis are better, maybe two or three other players who are injured now have come back, then I think that they will not sign him. Because we have so many, we have other defenders in our sister clubs that we
Yeah.
have that we have
Can
already
come in
bought
to play.
that are going to come in next summer. So there's no point of wasting money.
Chelsea are, though the people never expected them to go far in this Champions League. For me, I know that Chelsea are good in cup matches. They are good in cup matches because I've seen them do it. Now, being in the Champions League that you never, nobody is putting you as a top three to win this Champions League. Do you think you have a chance?
We always strive when we are underdogs now. Yeah, so that is what I want. I don't even want anybody to even call me a favorite. Because if you call me a favorite, you're putting pressure on me. So it's better that you don't expect anything from me.
You don't expect anything from me that you shock. You don't shock me, oh please. Don't shock them. Yes, talk about one player, and I'll still ask you to talk about him. That boy, Estavio. Estavio. What is happening?
His own football is inborn. Loves to play the game. You can see it. You can see it. He wants the ball every time he has an opportunity. He's always calling for the ball. He's always trying to score. He's always trying to just chase the game. You understand? So he has the love for the game and he's hungry to deliver. So it's just the beginning. I think the sky is like his limit. Just the beginning.
The sky is a mate, as you say. Caicedo, what are you going to say about him? You need to give him his flowers.
I don't think we should even be talking about because he has passed the level when, just like Cucurella, though he didn't play today, I don't think these are players that we need to be heaping praises on anymore because it is now their level. We don't expect anything less from him.
Can Chelsea do without Caicedo?
I don't think so.
Hey, when you rely on one player, it's going to be dangerous and difficult for you. So, one word for Chelsea about this.
Let me when you say can Chelsea do without Caicedo, not that Chelsea cannot win games without Caicedo, but Chelsea is a better and a more comfortable team with Caicedo. Every team has that one player that if you take him away from the team, it affects their play. So he is that guy for us now. So if he's not in the game, we can scramble out wins, but it's not going to be as comfortable as it is when
Oh, finally, what are your advice for the coach and the Chelsea youngsters?
this game is over. To the next one. Forget about this win and make sure you win the next
Okay, what are your advice for the fans, the impatient ones?
one. They should continue being impatient.
Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations. It's not easy. Congratulations.